Welcome back, brave warriors of the sponge and spray bottle. You're listening to the JJ's Declutter podcast. I'm Julie.
And I'm Janice. And today we're serving up the second half of our kitchen cleaning series, the deep clean.
This is not your daily wipe and walk, friends. This is roll up your sleeves and question your life choices territory. We're diving into everything your kitchen has been hiding, from crumb colonies in the pantry to sticky secrets behind the fridge.
If part one was the kitchen's red carpet clean, this is the Oscar-worthy performance. We're going for the gold. Before we dive in, grab your rubber gloves, a trash bag or two, and let's deep clean like we mean it.
Let's talk about why deep cleaning matters. Your kitchen is basically a living, breathing zone of chaos where things spill, they spoil, they settle in unexpected places. Deep cleaning tackles those neglected zones where crumbs camp out and grease builds up. It prevents pests. It keeps appliances running efficiently. And honestly, it makes everything feel like new.
Plus, there's real satisfaction in scrubbing behind the toaster and finally tossing that expired hoisin sauce from 2019. Why is it always hoisin sauce? But seriously, deep cleaning isn't just about appearances. It's about health, safety, and making your appliances last longer.
Pro tip. Take before pictures. Document the chaos so that you can celebrate your progress when you're done. And you can even take a selfie before and after. See how you held up.
Love it. All right, let's dive into the checklist.
Cool.
So the deep cleaning checklist. Step one, the fridge and freezer. First up, you have to take everything out. Everything. No peeking and wiping. As you pull things out, sort into 3 piles. Keep, toss, and questionable. When in doubt, throw it out.
Check expiration dates, smell things carefully, and be honest. If you haven't used it in 3 months, you're probably not suddenly going to use it now. So remove shelves and drawers, wash them in the sink with warm soapy water, then wipe down the inside of the fridge with water and vinegar.
Don't forget the door seals. They collect so much gunk. Use a toothbrush to get into those rubber folds. Now let's move on to the freezer. Pitch anything freezer burned or unidentifiable. If there's significant frost, this might be time to do a defrost.
Here's your hashtag Tidy12 challenge. Set your timer for 12 minutes and tackle the fridge purge and initial wipe down. And go! So next we're going to do the pantry purge. So when it comes to the pantry, this is a bigger project than it seems. So if you have a large pantry, schedule a separate session altogether for that. That's going to help you from getting overwhelmed with doing kitchen and pantry at the same time.
We recommend doing this by zones, by either shelf by shelf or Asian foods and Italian foods and, your baking goods, things like that. Do not pull everything out. Only the shelf you're working on or the zone you're working on at the moment, because the last thing you want is to pull everything out and have to go and do something and you come back and you've got this pile of stuff on the kitchen table. Now, when you've pulled what you want to work on out, sort by category and be sure to check expiration dates. And be realistic. Spices over 2 years old have lost their potency. But yeah, I just add a little bit more when I'm cooking with something that's expired. And, one thing, this is a pro tip, if you have issues seeing in low light situations, because most of our pantries are not necessarily have the brightest light, use a Sharpie to write the month and the year of the expiration. So you know that those go first. You can either write it on the label or write it real big on the top of the can.
Gotcha. So while everything's out, you want to clean those shelves thoroughly, wipe down all the surfaces, get rid of crumbs and spills. Put things back in organized zones, all the pastas together, the canned goods together, the snacks together, and use clear bins if possible to corral smaller items, or at least use containers you already have. And just if you've got it labeled, you're good.
And here's the thing, you don't need matching Instagram perfect containers. Function over form always. Do what works for your family. The goal is to see what you have and access it easily. Now we're moving on to step 3. It's time for the oven and the stovetop. So let's tackle the oven first. Remove oven racks and soak them in hot soapy water in your tub or sink. For the oven interior, if you have a self-cleaning cycle, we suggest not using it. This has been proven to shorten the length of your oven's life, especially because of the motherboards that they have, since they're all electric now. I think before we came into, this newer age appliances, that you could use it because it really heats up the inside of the oven really hot. But they found that you can burn things out and then they don't work quite as well. So if you want a simpler, more natural way to clean the inside of your oven, make a baking soda paste, or you can spray with your Easy Off and wait it out.
When you're using the baking soda paste, you want to spread that all over the inside and let it set overnight. In the morning, spray with vinegar and then wipe it out. And most of the grime will come off easily. So for gas stoves, you want to remove the burner grates and soak them. For all stoves, don't forget behind the control knobs, pull them off and clean underneath and clean the underneath of the knob. They can get really bad.
They get greasy, and then the grease gets crumbs. So you got like a greasy paste under there. Gee, I wonder how I know that. And if your stove has a lift top, there are some, I think they were mainly gas stoves that you could lift the top up, lift it up and clean underneath. It's like a crumb graveyard under there. We have detailed oven cleaning videos on YouTube at ABC Declutter with JJ if you want step-by-step visuals.
So let's move to step 4, our cabinets and drawers. What you would like to do is wipe down your cabinet faces with a degreasing cleaner, especially near the stove where cooking grease accumulates. I actually use my homemade all-purpose cleaner for this. It's the vinegar and orange peels, and there is a video on YouTube for that. Don't forget cabinet tops. If you have space above them, they collect dust and grease like crazy.
Yeah, it's another icky place. For drawers, tackle 1 or 2 at a time, empty them, wipe them out, and only put back what you actually use. That avocado slicer you've used twice in 3 years because you got it from Temu for free, time to let it go. Free up space for things you use regularly.
And wipe down all those handles and knobs. They get touched constantly and collect so much grime.
So we're moving on to step 5, and your dishwasher needs cleaning too. Pull out the bottom rack and remove the filter. Rinse it thoroughly. And yes, most dishwashers have filters that need to be rinsed. So check your owner's manual if you don't know where yours is. Most of them come apart and you're able to use an old toothbrush to get that. It's kind of like a beige,
Slime.
slimy gunk. Yeah. And you
Yeah.
can use your toothbrush inside to get that off.
And you want to make sure that you check the spray arms for clogs. So, they have all those little holes that the water comes out. Well,
Mhm.
sometimes they get mineralized. So use a toothpick to clear the blocked holes. Wipe down the door edges, especially the inside bottom of the door that opens, and the rubber seal. Then run a cleaning cycle with white vinegar or a dishwasher cleaner tab. For extra freshness, follow up with a baking soda cycle. Your dishes will come out so much cleaner.
Step 6, we're going to talk about small appliances. So doing quick hits on small appliances. So you're going to empty and wash your toaster's crumb tray, wipe down the outside. For the coffee maker, run a descaling cycle with vinegar and water, then rinse with plain water cycles.
And for blend, just fill them up halfway with warm water and just a little dish soap. It doesn't take much. And run that for 30 seconds. And it's magic clean. So wipe down your stand mixer, your microwave, and any other countertop appliances. Don't forget the bases. So moving on, we're going to go to behind and beneath. So this is the last step. You are going to move major appliances if possible. You only need to do this once or twice a year. Pull the fridge forward and clean the coils. This is so important for efficiency and appliance longevity and safety, especially if you have pets in the home. The coils get stuffed full of pet hair and can actually cause fires.
And when you push your fridge back in, if you have automatic ice makers, make sure that the water coil is straight and it doesn't get kinked, or else you won't have water or ice.
Gotcha.
Sweep behind the stove and the fridge. You'll find lost items, dust bunnies, and who knows what else. Clean baseboards and floor edges while you're down there. These catch so much grime and dust.
Absolutely. So here we are. You did it. Put in a fresh trash bag, light a candle, take those after pictures,
and compare them to your before pictures and feel proud. Share them in our Facebook group, ABC Declutter with JJ -community.
Schedule your next deep clean for 3 to 6 months from now and put it in your calendar right now.
Regular deep cleans are way easier than doing it after years of neglect. So stay on top of it.
Yes. So that is the deep clean rundown. May your oven shine and your fridge never smell like regret.
Check out our YouTube channel at ABC Declutter with JJ for detailed video tutorials, and join our online community to share your wins at www.abcdeclutter.com.
We'll be back next week with another decluttering cleaning adventure. And tell us what room you want to tackle next.
Until then, keep it simple.
Keep it intentional.
And as
always, keep decluttering.
Keep decluttering.
Thanks for listening to the JJ's Declutter podcast.